Welcome to a quick Steve Dog review. What am I reviewing this week, you ask? Find out, because this can only mean one thing. Welcome back. That's right, I'm reviewing these. What are they? These are custom molded earplugs. 23 seniors, and they're made by Stanley. That's a firm, not a person. What do you do with these things? Well, first of all, you get putties. I'm going to walk through and show you. You get putties in 2 separate containers like that. And then what you have to do, you have to take those putties, split them into thirds, knead them together. So you've got a tan one and a white one, and you knead them together to get little thirds. Go this tan putty, break it into thirds, the white putty, break it into thirds, put one with each of the others, mix them up, so you basically knead them, so you're combining the products of each of those putties. From there, what will happen is you knead them, and then you chuck them in your ear holes and level them up, and that make them into a ball and push them in your ear holes. Then you've got to sit for a long while, maybe 15-20 minutes, and you'll be in the zone where I am now, where they fizz and they buzz and you feel like they're expanding. And what's happening is the 2 components of the putties are combining. They create a chemical reaction, and that will mean that these bad men go off. They're not men, they're putties. They could be men if they were from Morph. So imagine you combine Morph and Chaz. Colours are almost right on this basis. You got to wait. Now I'm using these to see if they work for surfing, so keep the water out, but they are predominantly used for the reduction of sound transmission from external areas into your lug holes. I've got to sit here. When they've gone off, apparently you then gently twist them and take them out of the ears, and then you've got these little screw things, which are like, you can't see them on the pictures, I've got them in the other room, but I can't be bothered to go and get them. You've got these little screw things you screw in, and it's got a leash, a little cord that goes from one to the other, so you can maybe put them in to prevent losing them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let these go off. I'm going to take them surfing tonight, or in the sea at least, and then I'm going to come back here and give you an update. Now here's the great news: rather than you have to wait around for maybe 6 or 7 hours, I'm going to do that for you. So you're going to be right back in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds. Welcome back. So let's just quickly run you through the problem I'm having with my lugos. So go surfing a lot, go swimming a lot, paddleboarding, whatever, in the sea, in the river, end up getting water in my ears, and nothing seems to sort it out. And this has only been happening for the last year and a bit. So I bought some swim ears, or surf ears, which you can see over there, and I've lost them, haven't I? I don't know where they are. What are they like? 45 quid a pair with different ends. You look at the reviews on the net, and a lot of people rave by them. They think they're brilliant, and you can hear quite well with them in. I got good fitting on one ear, but on this ear, which has always been a bit more problematic, I'll be honest, it just wasn't perfect. So next up, I went for these after losing those, and these were pretty cheap. So these are Mackies, I think they're called, Macks, right? So with the Macks one, and I've got another review which you'll see further below. That was one of my mystery unboxings. These things, what are they like? Well, what you do with these is you basically roll them into a ball like that, chuck them in flat, and just push them in until they're good. Something like that. And then when you take them out, roll them up, put them away, and you can use them several times. Yeah, I can use them like loads of times, so they're really grubby. They are pretty good. I mean, they don't cost very much. So Mack's moldable silicone earplugs, I recommend these. Get loads in a pack and they ain't very expensive. So then finally we came up to the ones we started to review. After putting these in my ear and letting them go off, and then I've attached this cord, because you do get a cord with these, and you also get a little bag. What are these like? Well, actually they make a really good seal, and I used these in the water yesterday and no water got in. You can't hear very much, but in terms of putting them in your ear, when you've actually got them, so red is one ear and then you've got blue, which is the other, so you can just screw them in basically. It's not a bad system, it's not perfect, but in there it's just a case of trying to get them in, and when they do eventually go, you'll see in a set they fit. It's just that top bit that's difficult to get in, but when they go in like that, that there's perfect. And the other one, again, best to have a mirror really, but when you get that bit in the top, if you can get that bit in the top, they tend to not easy at all, but when they do go, see, I just can't get that one in. Practice will no doubt be the key here. There, it's in, right? And when it's in, absolutely perfect. This here, that's going to certainly help if one falls out, but I'm not sure whether or not I need that bit of cord or even need this bit at all. I might go without because they do feel really secure. So those for a tenner, you get enough stuff in the pack to make 3 ears, which is a bit peculiar. Don't really know why you need to have 3 ears. If you've got 3 ears, you might have 3 ears. If you've got 3 ears, you're Captain Kirk. You know the gag. This is the only place that guy goes. Right, so anyway, but these ear look like a really good solution, and you can see they fit exactly your ears. When you drop them in, they sizzle, they pop, like I was saying. These here, I reckon, are top banana. They get the little pouch. I kind of want to do something with this so I can attach it or detach it. I suppose I can unscrew them to detach it, or maybe a little hook that you can attach and detach. I don't know, but I'm going to try these out through the summer. I reckon these are great. I'm going surfing next week. These are going to be great. So if I had to rank them, these are a tenner. I say they're worth a tenner. These are worth 5 or 10 quid. They're worth 5 or 10 quid. They're good. You get plenty in them. You can share them with your friends and stuff. So they're good value, really good value. And it doesn't matter if you lose them. And then the surf ears, 45 quid. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. You can hear, yeah. I can hear how skint I am with that. It's not a bad solution. So I'm still on the quest. Post your comments below if you've got better solutions than the 3 I've come up with. Right? Because I want to learn and I want to try those surf ear plug solutions. So see you guys, or hear you guys on the flip side for more earplug solutions.